So this is an interesting point that hasn't come up before. An individual arguing against the use of nuclear energy due to the potential of terrorism. No, that's a truly valid point, right? You could have a terrorist attack on a nuclear energy facility, and that would be a really bad thing. And that is something that I would agree that you need to consider with all forms of national security when it comes to anything that we rely on to sustain ourselves, our food, our energy, our water, our transportation, public health. All of these things definitely need to be hardened against any kind of potential terrorist threat. I would agree that that is definitely something that indeed needs to be mitigated. Now, to say you can't have technology because of that threat, that seems pretty backwards, right? To say, well, you can't have clean water because somebody could poison it, or you can't have healthy food because, somebody could, get some E. coli in there or something. That really just smacks of some really bad thinking, I would say. That what you need to do is you just need to recognize, yeah, we need electricity, so we need to make sure that and it needs to be sustainable. And the same applies with our food and our water and our healthcare and so forth. So yeah, that's in my opinion, a very biased approach to come to a pre-decided conclusion. At least that would be my assessment of such an argument that you can't have a technology because of the potential for a terrorist threat. And in terms of the fusion, that it would be very promising if we could make it commercial. So it's still quite a ways off. The ITER, hopefully within about 10 years of that being able to produce more energy than it takes to get it started and to get the reaction going. So that is promising. It is still possibly many decades out before we can commercialize it. And then it's limited to the deuterium supply in the ocean, which is huge. I would argue not quite as attractive as the natural thorium and uranium reserves in the earth, which are phenomenal, especially if we only use that which is naturally eroded from the rivers and dumped into the ocean. Right now, about 9 times our annual energy needs in just uranium are deposited in the oceans every year from natural erosion. But, it comes down to your opinion. If you're going to make a foregone conclusion and decide that one technology is bad and one technology is good, that doesn't make sense to categorize technology as evil or bad or good or anything else. It's just nature. So I hope that helps. I don't know. That would be my professional opinion, and it is what it is. So take it or leave it. Thanks. Bye.